Hello, I'm Ioannis Ziogas, and I'm the Director of MA Taught Programs in the Durham Department of Classics and Ancient History, and I'd like to give you an introduction to our MA programs. Our department is one of the best classics departments in the world. It is usually ranked in the top 5 in the UK and the top 10 of the world. And we have one of the biggest departments in terms of academic staff. And we also have an unusually wide range of expertise in our department. And classics is not a naturally inherently interdisciplinary field, and our department exemplifies this interdisciplinarity. We support our postgraduate students via 5 research centers. These are the Center for Reception, for Classical Reception, the Impact of the Ancient World in Modern Times, the Durham Center for the Study of the Ancient Mediterranean World and the Near East, the Durham Center for Ancient and Medieval Philosophy, the Durham Center for Languages and Writing Systems, and the Durham Center for Classics Education, Research and Engagements. And our students will have the opportunity to be integrated with this very lively research environment. So let me tell you a couple of things about the structure of our MA program. There is a research training component, a language component, and a dissertation component. So let me start from the latter. In Durham, you will have the chance to work on a substantial independent work of research under the supervision of one of our world-leading experts in the field you're interested in. So, in consultation with the director of the MA at the beginning of the program, you choose a supervisor and then you work with the supervisor on the topic and on developing your MA dissertation. And some of our recent MA dissertations are really outstanding. Some of them have been published actually in top-tiered peer-reviewed journals in our field. So the second component is language work. So whether you know Greek or Latin, you're more than welcome in our MA program. If you have previous knowledge of Greek and Latin, you can take either the Greek text seminar or the Latin text seminar, or actually both. But if you don't have any previous knowledge of Greek and Latin, you will be able to take Latin for research or Greek for research or both. And these are quite outstanding modules that we offer, and they will get you up to speed with your language training if you need the ancient languages for your research project. And then you will have the opportunity to take a selection of modules. And this selection can come not only from the wide range of modules we're offering in the classics department, but also from a wide range of other disciplines in the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. You may take modules, for instance, from the English department, from translation studies, from medical humanities, from theology, and from environmental humanities. And these are just a couple of examples of the offerings and the wide range of offerings we have here. You will also be enrolled in a research training module, and this is taught by the director of MA, and basically the aim is to make sure that you develop the skills you need for independent research. So let me tell you a couple of things about our postgraduate student life, which is very lively, very intellectually stimulating, and a lot of fun. Our MA students are invited to attend our research seminars, and this happens roughly every week, and there are distinguished speakers from all over the world who come here to present cutting-edge research. So our MA students are encouraged to attend, to ask questions, and to interact with these speakers, and thus create a strong network that will help them in their future plans. There is also the work in progress seminars. These seminars are actually for academic staff and PhD students who present their work. And again, our MA students are strongly encouraged to attend those seminars. There is also the postgraduate work in progress seminar organized by our postgraduate students. And here the MA students have the opportunity to present their work in a relaxed and supportive environment. They present their work to their peers, and academic staff don't turn up to those seminars. We also have reading groups, informal reading groups. There is a reading group in Latin poetry. There is another one in ancient and medieval philosophy. We have a long tradition of a Homeric reading group, and this is also kind of informal but also intellectually stimulating environment where students kind of, I think, have a lot of fun participating and also socializing there. We also have a thriving classics student society, and they organize their own seminar series. Usually they invite members of academic staff to present there. And in terms of the environment, in our department we have a dedicated room for the postgraduate students. It's a computer room where you can go there and work on your essays, on your dissertation, on your projects. And last but not least, we have a very nice departmental library, and here you can find some reference books, you can find books published by the academic staff of the Durham department, and you also have a space to work there. Let me talk a bit about the careers our postgraduate students pursue after they complete their MA in Durham. Of course, the kind of doing an MA in classics and ancient history in Durham is one of the best keys to continue your studies with a PhD. A lot of our MA students secured competitive scholarships in some of the best classics departments in the world to do a PhD, and some of them also secured scholarships and stayed here in Durham to do a PhD. Now, others progress into a diverse range of careers and employment, such as heritage or museum curatorships. Recent graduates became librarians or followed a teaching career. Some of them are now journalists, and one of them is actually a playwright. Others progress into areas other than areas that are kind of close to humanities. Recent postgraduates actually went on to study law and have a career in law or in insurance or consultancy. So the MA in classics ancient history in Durham will open a lot of doors for you.